What is going on, guys? It is King Games 29 here, bringing you guys a new deck profile. This is my Qliphort deck profile. I'm sure all you guys are excited for this new deck. First of all, I just want to say that it's November 4th today, Tuesday, and I'm going to be uploading this Friday because I want to upload it in HD and make the experience better for you guys since I'm recording this with an iPhone 6. Here's the deck profile. This is going to be one of the best decks of the format in my opinion, and I'm sure some of yours too. So, let's get into it. 3 Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon. This is one of the many searchers of the deck. It searches either Trampolinks or Qliphort Scout, and it's really good. It's 2,500 if you ever tribute summon it for some reason, if you're desperate to get it out, but mainly it's for the search. Next we have the main searcher of the deck, 3 Qliphort Scout. He has a pendulum of 9, and before I go any further, I just want to say, if people don't know, I'm going to make this video assuming people don't know the different effects of Qliphort monsters. So basically they all have this line there that says you cannot special summon monsters except Qliphort monsters. The effect cannot be negated once per turn, or just that part. And his effect is once per turn you can pay 800 life and search a Qliphort card, not just a monster, which makes him even more broken. And he's got really good defense, just in case if you need a wall to protect yourself. Next we have 3 Helix. So now I'm going to get into even more rules with the Pendulum effect monsters. Most of them either have the Pendulum effect of either gaining 300 attack for all your Qliphort monsters, or your opponent loses 300 attack for all their monsters. You can normal summon the effect monsters and they'll have 1800 attack and be level 4. So you can overlay, do other stuff, whatever. Play skill drain, make it even more broken. And they also have all effects that do certain stuff. Like Helix, when he's tributed, he destroys stuff, and when others are tributed, they do other stuff. And all of them, when they're tribute summoned, they are unaffected by monsters whose original / rank is lower than the current card's level, which is really good against like Artifact, Shadal, every relevant deck in the format pretty much, which makes this deck just so good. I let one of my friends borrow some of the cards because he had the deck as well. He went XO, and his deck profile is on my other friend's channel, Chef Green 315. Go check that out. I'll leave a link in the description below. Next we have 3 Qliphort Carrier. This is the compulse of the deck. Basically the same thing Helix does. He gains 300 for Qliphort monsters instead of losing like Helix. He's got 24,000 and he's level 6. Next we have 2 disc. As you saw in my other video that I uploaded, I only pulled 2 disc. I don't plan on getting any more. I might after testing, but I really like 2 disc. Three's good, but 3 can also be weird. I'm playing the killer build, quote unquote killer, now towers unfortunately. But 2 discs seems to work for me. 2 shell. I know some people play 1, some people play 3. I like 2. 3's weird. This is also tribute, and when you tribute summon this card, you get to attack twice, and he's 2,800. So you're pretty much going for game if you tribute summon and go like attack. And I forgot to say his effect. His effect is when you tribute summon him, you get to special summon 2 Qliphort monsters from your deck, and they die at end phase. But he's just really good. That's why he's a secret rare, and that's why he's really expensive. 2 Endermate Trampolinks. This is a compulse kind of for your own Pendulum monsters. This lets you bounce back itself, or Scout pretty much. That's the only thing you're going to be playing this with. So you want to bounce back Scout, the play is, and you want to play Scout, pay 800, search again. You're essentially searching twice in 1 turn. Really good. Next we have Qliphort Towers. This is your main boss monster. You sacrifice 3 Qliphort monsters. This thing's unaffected by spell traps, monster effects whose original level / rank is lower than this. All special monsters lose 500 attack, which is really, really strong, and defense. Once per turn, you can make your opponent send 1 card from their field or their hand to the grave, which is like really, really good. And fun fact that I'm not really sure if it's related, but this is really close resemblance to El Shaddai Shekanaga, and probably right at the top, that's where El Shaddai Shekanaga is. That's a fun fact if you want to take a look at towers in Shekanaga. Anyway, this is Qliphort, not Shaddai. On the spells, 3 summon art. This is plain simple. Add a level 5 or higher normal monster from your deck to your hand. You're going to be adding Scout. Next, we have 3 Sacrifice. This card is amazing. This is probably the next best searcher besides Scout. This equip only to a Qliphort monster gains 3 to attack. And it can't die by battle, so it's even really, really good going with their effects that are unaffected by monster effects. So basically, they can only die by like Regeki or Mirror Force or something else. They're also counted as 2 tributes, which is really good for, let's say, Disc and Shell, and even Killer. And also, if this is sent to the graveyard at any time, I get to search a Qliphort card from my deck to my hand. Next, we have 3 Forbidden Chalice. You need this to turn off your Qliphort effects, basically, and make them the original attack. They stay their original attack, plus they get a 400 boost to the end phase, and they still keep their original attack after that, which is just super broken. Next, I'm playing 2 MST. I hate Vanity's Emptiness and other back row. When I want to push for game, I usually MST other stuff. Or when, like, mirror match, like on DN or something, I MST the Scout, so they can't search, obviously. 1 Regeki, basic, new staple. Then 1 Laser Clip. This is an extra normal summon, and the normal summon of Qliphort monsters cannot be negated, so i.e. Solemn Warning, other stuff that negates summons. So it's kind of good, and I get the normal summon again. So push for game pretty much. On 2 traps, 3 Skill Drain. Skill Drain is your friend in this deck. If someone places you with another kind of Skill Drain based deck, then let them pay the 1,000 and not you. So Skill Drain turns off all their effects and helps you win more. 2 Trap Stun. Trap Stun's really good. 3 kind of clogs. I say clog a lot, but it's true that 3's a crowd, 2's really good, I guess. But negate all other traps on the field until next turn. Everything's chainable in this format pretty much with Burning Abyss and Shaddai, Sinister Shadow games, pretty much. And you want to turn those off, so Trap Stun will be your friend in this format. And then finally, we have the 1-ofs Bottomless, Compulse, and Solemn Warning. I will not explain those because those should be staples by now. And no Torrential because Torrential, you're letting Shaddai and Burning Abyss plus, so you don't really want that. On to your extra deck. Extra deck doesn't really matter. Basically, if you fill it with rank 4s and a couple 7s, maybe a 6, maybe a 5, you should be good. This is the new Exceed, Dark Rebellion Exceed Dragon. Detach 2 and make your dude bigger and make their dude even less. So, he's really good. I love the artwork on him. I want him secret rare. Ghost is really, really cool though. Cowboy, basic. Carnigan, I don't know why, but he's 2450 and could make something else be targeted. Kestel, staple, another Compulse. Excitation Knight. Harland Draco, just in case if I need the extra 2,000 per game and they have monsters on board. 101, 106. If you haven't seen my other videos, this is authentic / real 106 Giant Hand. Let's all admire it for a couple seconds because it's such an amazing card. Next we have the 5s, Volcasaurus and Artifact Durandal. They're basic 5s and they're really cool. Next we have 1/6 Gauntlet Launcher. I don't know how you're going to get 2 6s. If you ever have 2 Archives and no Qliphort in your Pendulum zone, then congratulations, you can make Gauntlet Launcher. Then we have 3 7s, 3 level 7s. Master of Blades, Gaia Charger, Dragosack, and Big Eye. This is for targeting annoying Burning Abyss. This is to overlay over the Volcasaurus, and Dragosack and Big Eye are your staple 11s. So let's end this at 10 minutes. Here is the Qliphort deck profile. I hope you guys enjoy. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the future.